It is 927 on 102.7 WMOM. Sunshine, blue skies, a little bit of cloud coverage out there right now. But the weekend looking absolutely fantastic, both Saturday, Sunday, and, of course, kicking off today. Tomorrow, though, is the Ludington Coin Club's Coin and Stamp Show. Phil is here with us. Phil, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in today.
Good morning, Chris. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And you've been collecting stamps and coins for quite a few years, right?
Coins, yes.
Okay, coins. All right. And you've stayed away from stamps for a reason, or because coins is a whole lot of work already?
Well, it's a fun hobby, so I wouldn't necessarily call it work.
Okay, that's good. No, I like that. How many years have you been collecting coins then now?
Well, I started out as a kid, and then I stopped for a few years, and I got to be an older kid and then started collecting again.
Absolutely. Well, this is pretty awesome because I think it's something that when you start collecting, and I'm not a collector, but I can only assume this, is that when you start collecting, the bar continues to just go higher and higher in that adventure and that hobby. Is that a good way to explain it, or would you explain it in your own words?
Yeah, yes. Even if you have a full collection of a particular type of coin, there's always a coin out there that's a little bit better than what you have. So there's always something to go for.
Absolutely. And without giving away too many secrets about your collection, because maybe you want to keep some of it secret, but is there the holy grail of coin that you found over these years?
Well, that's hard to say. I have some nice coins.
Okay.
I'm mainly into Morgan dollars and Indian head pennies.
Okay.
But I collect a whole lot, try to get a type of each type minted.
Okay.
So I have something to look at and something to show. I also collect some currency.
Okay. And is it the years? Is it the condition? Is it the rarity of it? Is it all of that? What is it?
It's all of that.
Okay.
And it's a funny thing. You can have two coins right next to each other in date-wise, and one is extremely rare and the other one isn't.
Yeah.
With Morgan dollars, they melted a whole lot of them down for other purposes.
Okay.
So they have a good record of how many they minted, but how many are still out there is always a guess.
And maybe it's my curiosity, but for the listeners, a Morgan dollar, can you describe that for us?
That has an engraving of, actually it was a school teacher in Philadelphia.
Okay.
That was used to be their symbol of Miss Liberty.
And so do you find those eBay and everything else coin store, or is it rare to find one of those?
Well, it would be extremely rare to find it in circulation.
Okay.
But there are a lot of people out there that they don't carry silver dollars because they're too big and too heavy. And now that they're worth more because of this silver value is worth a whole lot more than a dollar.
Absolutely.
You could get a very poor condition silver dollar and sell it for about $25 just for the silver value in it.
Yeah, for that silver. If you're just joining us, we're talking with Phil from the Ludington Coin Club's Coin and Stamp Show. You're the co-chair of the show coming up tomorrow, right?
That's correct.
Okay. That's taking place Hamlin Township Hall, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. When you're in that environment with coins and even stamps, is it, and I use the word easy, but somebody that has collected a particular coin or coins over time, they don't necessarily want to part with them. So how do you make this environment where you can find something that you're looking for and encourage them to part with it at the same time?
It depends on what they're looking for. If they're looking for cash, that's one thing. We have dealers there that pay them cash for the coin. If they're looking to trade it for something else, see, it may be a perfect coin, but not necessarily what they want for their collection.
That makes sense.
So as our little ad says, come look, buy, trade, or sell.
There you go. What do you think out of the buy trade in that sense? Sell. What do you think? Do you think more people trade, or is it more people are buying?
I would have to say buying and selling probably comes first.
Okay.
But there's some people that are, are collectors that have a coin that they want to turn into something else. So it's part of the transaction, whether or not instead of straight up cash, it's so many coins or so many stamps for what they want to buy.
Mm-hmm. Instead of baseball cards or other, we've got this day and age, we have Pokemon cards and all of this other stuff. Why do you think you went into coins rather than baseball cards or something else?
Well, I wasn't into baseball all that much.
Okay.
And being a Dutchman, I was always into money.
It's a great response. I love it. No, I think it's great. And it probably goes a little bit farther than some baseball collections, too.
Yes.
Although there are probably some rare ones out there.
Oh, there are. Worth a lot of money.
Do you have that coin that you've wanted to put as part of your collection your entire life? Is there that one that you're still searching for?
I would have to say no. I've seen enough coins that there are some that I want. 1877 Indian head penny in decent condition, but it runs a whole lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious about all this because I think, just the other day I was in Muskegon and I was walking through the mall down there and they had a VHS and cassette tape a show that was going on, and they were trading and you had conversations going on. But it's a group of individuals in any sort of collecting, stamps, coins, stuff. There's probably some friendships. There's probably some sharing of knowledge, I would assume, or that expertise that you're always learning from somebody else, right?
That is very, very true. And if somebody is interested in knowing more, you can come to our monthly meeting it's the second Wednesday of the month. It's at 7:30 at the Senior Citizen Center.
All right.
And they're
right here in Ludington?
Right here in Ludington.
Okay, that's great, and I didn't know that's pretty neat. Now, this show in particular, the reason that you put it on to get collectors together, to introduce new collectors, what's the basis behind the show? Do you think?
All of that.
Okay.
We get together, we have fun. We get dealers in that have certain things that we don't have up here, and we look to buy, sell, or trade.
All right. What about somebody that is that's interested in jumping in, either on stamps or coins? What's your thoughts on advice there?
I would say narrow your interest down to begin with to one particular field. You get overwhelmed if you had to memorize every stamp that was ever printed or every coin that was ever minted. There are coins that a lot of people never heard of. A half-cent piece.
Oh, really? I've never heard of that one.
A 2-cent piece.
Okay.
Two types of 3-cent pieces, one out of a nickel, one out of silver. And then they have a 5-cent nickel, and they have a 5-cent half dime. And they have a 20-cent piece. And those are all of the smaller denominations.
Yeah.
When you
Never knew that. Never knew that. I still chuckle at people that say there's a $2 bill. Yes, there's a $2 bill, and that's very common to see somebody not knowing that that's there. But all of these different denominations in coins.
You go to gold, you have a $1 gold coin. You have a $2.50 gold coin. Wow. You have a $3 gold coin. And the one that has never seen general circulation is a $4 coin.
Wow.
And then the 10 or the 5, 10, and 20. But yes, there are a a lot of things that people never know about.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking with Phil this morning. The Ludington Coin Club's Coin and Stamp Show coming up this Saturday, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. It's free to get in, and then it's kind of a free-for-all there in regards to what you're looking for or what you want to get involved with, or and a show like this, Phil. And I know you can't predict what you'll see tomorrow, but do you always kind of expect that there is going to be that rare coin or rare stamp that might be at a show like this?
Yes, and it may not be that rare, but it may be the one you want.
Yeah.
We also have door prizes, so you'll see some gifts there. We also have a raffle that is interesting. The top prize being a 10th ounce platinum piece.
Oh, really? Well, no, this is great. And you do this once a year, or is there a few shows a year?
No, we've only done it once a year up here.
Okay.
We used to have them at the casino in Manistee, and then we tried for twice a year. Mm-hmm. But club's getting a little older and a little...
How do you think...
Smaller number wanting to work.
It does happen, absolutely. So that brings up to one of my last questions then, is how do you get that younger generation excited about this? What do you think?
That's a good question. We have a young man that just turned 21. He's been a member of the club for 3, maybe 4 years now. Okay. He is interested in making a living, just buying and selling, whether it be coin or something else. Okay. And he does fairly good at it. Yeah.
And so just being able to, and part of it is probably just inviting them to the shows like this and seeing what's out there. But I guess my last question is this, with the new coins that are being produced now, is there the opportunity to find something that's not necessarily 50 years old, 60 years old, 80 years old, that you can find something that's being newly minted that would be a good part of the collection?
Yes, there's things that you can get in coins. Any error type coin is worth more money. On quarters, they printed a W coin. The W stands for West Point. They actually minted it at West Point.
Okay.
The National Silver Depository. Mm-hmm. And you can pick that up for circulation for 25 cents and sell it anywhere from $12 to $20.
There you go. Yeah, no, it adds up. I think that's pretty impressive. Anything else that we missed about it? You've got a raffle. You've got some door prizes. It's free admission. Hamlin Township Hall, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. The Coin and Stamp Show. Anything else that we want to pass on to the listeners today?
No. Come out, take a look, see if anything interests you. You can talk to us about the Coin Club. We do have auctions at our Coin Club that somebody is looking to trade something extra they have into money. So most of the time it's fairly generic. They go exactly what they're worth unless somebody's get involved in bidding back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. And in those pretty moments, it's probably pretty interesting too.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Well, Phil, this is intriguing, and it's something that we want the community to just stop out, check it out. Even if it's just observing rather than looking to purchase, maybe it's something that you've been curious about and you have some questions. I'm sure the club members that are there tomorrow would be glad to answer some of those questions, right?
Oh, they would, and I would.
Yeah.
I'll be handling the raffle tickets, and if they have any questions, I'll be happy to either direct them to somebody else if I'm busy or answer them myself.
All right. Sounds good. Well, we appreciate you and putting this on, and if they want to have more information, just stop out at the Coin and Stamp Show, and that's probably a good starting point.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
And thank you for having me.
You got it. Stand by, Phil, for just a moment. We're going to send it back to more music here on 102.7. It's Mom FM.